Hello, I'm Demi Utley with Utley Strategies, and I like to share content with you to help you write better proposals, but sometimes you need a bit more of a deep dive into a subject than I can provide in a quick video. So in those situations, I personally always turn to books written by experts, and that's why in today's video, I'm sharing a few of my favorite books that will help you with your proposal writing. So let's go ahead and take a look. Up first, we have the Shipley Proposal Guide by Larry Newman. So if you're not familiar with Shipley, Shipley is recognized as the leading proposal process for complex proposal opportunities in the industry. And this guide covers everything from how to write your sales letter to how to incorporate graphics, how to conduct color team reviews, basically anything that you want to know if you're working on a really large complex opportunity. So Shipley is the foundation for many federal proposal teams, especially, but the process can be applied across almost any industry. So if you're hoping to, up your proposal game and follow the process that's used at many of the largest companies, then this guide is the place to start. Shipley also has books on business development and contract capture to help you at all stages of the proposal process. So if you are looking to learn more than how to write proposals, then this is a great area to start so you can dive into all these different topics. So I definitely recommend this for a foundation in proposal writing. The next book on the list is Persuasive Business Proposals, Writing to Win More Customers, Clients, and Contracts by Tom Sant. So this book was actually originally published in 2004, but a lot of the material in the book is still useful and applicable today. So he covers everything from how to better understand the customer and how to incorporate those insights into your proposals. And then he dives into how to actually manage your proposal process so you can effectively create proposals without all of the headaches that we know often happen when you're working on proposals. And then the last part of the book touches on some common writing techniques and a few frequent mistakes that you should actually try to avoid in your proposal. So it's really a great beginning to end book for everything proposal related. Of course, since this is from 2004, some of his technology references are a bit out of date, but this is a great primer for everything related to proposals and a lot of different types of proposals as well. And you can learn how you can actually start to improve yours today. So this is a really great book just for a foundation for any type of proposals. So I definitely strongly recommend checking that one out. And then the next book on my list is more focused on sales writing. It's not proposal specific. So this one is Power Sales Writing Using Communication to Turn Prospects into Clients. So this book, as I said, is focused much more on sales writing. I don't think it actually really even touches on proposals, but a lot of the strategies in it can be applied to proposals as well. And I found it really helpful when I was reading it. So while the bulk of this is actually focused on sales over email, her points such as being brief, choosing your words carefully, and focusing on the customer are all really important to proposals. So you can still use the strategies that you learn in the book if you are only doing proposal writing. And then, of course, if you are also doing different types of sales content, especially sales over email, then this is a really great book to round out your skill set in that area because it is pretty specific on sales writing, especially over email. So this is a really great place to start if you're hoping to expand your overall sales writing skill set. Another book that I really enjoyed is Building a StoryBrand by Donald Miller. So this one's actually written for marketers, but the strategies in it directly align with proposals, so much so that when I was reading this book, I realized that I was not even intentionally, but I was applying all of the steps that he had mentioned in the book to my proposals as I wrote them every single time. So if you want to learn more about storytelling, then this is the place that I would start. So in the book, he covers 7 storytelling elements and how they should be incorporated into your marketing to better engage and convert customers. And I would also extend this to your sales process and, of course, your proposals. So these techniques are a perfect way to really just be more persuasive and have content that's more personal for buyers. So it goes over everything from how to establish a hero, to give them a plan, and then, of course, the final success and a lot of other steps in between. So these storytelling techniques will take your proposal from being just like a routine step in the process to something that actually is selling for you and is more persuasive. So if you align all of the techniques in the book across your entire process, from marketing to business development to sales to your proposals, then you're very likely going to have more engaged and customers who are poised to convert. So this one is definitely worth a read. I really enjoyed it, and I use pretty much all of the strategies from the book most of the time in my business and in my proposals as well. So highly, highly recommend checking that book out. And then the last one that I'm going to share with you today is Writing to Persuade by Trish Hall. So this book is actually written by the former editor of the New York Times op-ed page, and it's part biography, part writing guide. So it's a really just enjoyable read overall. So it opens with her journey to becoming an editor and her experience with writing, and then it shares a lot of anecdotes of working with different people and different types of writers. So throughout the book, she also shares some insights into different writing techniques that will help to actually persuade other people to your point of view. And actually, it's not even just writing techniques, it's just general persuasion tactics in general. And she even goes into detail on some different types of writing styles and writing tactics that you can use to make your content more persuasive. So this is just a really great book as an introduction to persuasion in general and how you can communicate it both, in conversations and in writing and in things like that. So it's a really, really great book. Even though it's not specific to proposals or even business writing in general, I did learn a lot when I read it. So it's one that I definitely couldn't leave off of this list. Okay, so that's everything that I had to go over today. I hope that you check out some of these books and you find them helpful. Definitely let me know in the comments. And then I'd also love to hear if there's another book that you love that has really helped your writing, but I didn't include it on this list because I love reading new books. So please share those as well. And as always, make sure that you subscribe so you're notified of new videos, and I will see you next time.